New day. Got the 360 here so I can roll it out the back of the truck, put it in the shop, and do the brake cable on it. G08 in here. It's a problem right there. So this is a wet brake. So that's our issue. This is the guy right back here. The cable snapped, and that's why I'm able to pull it all the way back. Not supposed to be able to do that. So I'm gonna attempt to change this. Let's see where all it goes and what all we gotta take off to get it there, but I honestly don't think it's that bad. Just some routing that's gonna be tedious. So we'll jump into that here on this old girl. Look at that. Boom. All that access. Probably go ahead and pop this cover off here for the fuel tank. That way I can just get a little bit more visual to how this thing routes and down. I guess I can always pull up a schematic too on the interweb. So get some tools laid out, start digging into this sucker. So it's actually not too bad to route this sucker. Gonna leave the wing nut end over here, that way I can just match the adjustment, because the brake was working fine. But we're just literally going into here and then going into another zip tie right down here to lead it, and then it's that guy right here. It runs up with the stem and right here through that hole. So I'm just gonna run it from back into that and loop it up, and then probably loosen this a little bit and pop the speedometer plug out and pull it up if I can. May have to cut it right there and tape it and run it back, pull it through with that, or get a clothes hanger, but actually pretty easy. Worst part's probably just gonna be get it squeezed in and adjusted here. Yeah, so route it through this one, pull this guy out. Now, here's our zip tie right on the other side of this guy here. It's right there at the bottom. You're gonna run through that and then run up and then right out. So we'll slide the new end in. If not, we'll just make our own zip tie. And really easy peasy, like I said. Yanked out our old one. The new one slid up pretty easy. Just kind of loosen this guy, run it up between the cover, slid it out, pop it back into the grommet right here, and then this just slides and snaps in. The handbrake. Then we'll get our back end disconnected from the old one, which is not hard to do, and then get this popped in there. Let's get it sitting here. This we'll ride in that, and then put it on and dial it back in and test her out. Done in no time. Easy swap. Get this guy out. You just have to back that all the way off, and then obviously you can see the clean versus the dirty, so it won't be too hard to line these back up. Comes with a new little catch here. I don't know what the technical term it is, but you can pretty much slide the old one out. So you can slide that guy out. Just use the new one. This is OEM Kawasaki stuff, so I'm only gonna go back with that. That way I don't have any issues. I only have to do this once. It's 2008, so hadn't had to do it since. I think it's kind of a freak deal, so never had that happen before. So get that popped back in there. So I'm gonna back this all the way off, slide that off, put it in place, seat this guy here, just like the foot brake, and then retension it and try to match the threads here. We're really about halfway, so we'll tighten it up about halfway and see what that does for us. Heck yeah, I got it swapped out. I mean, really, it took 15-20 minutes. So got it kind of tensioned up back down here, so I'm gonna get it started and go and kind of actually get it in motion to test the brakes on this unit. But it's a great machine. So the first thing that mechanically that's actually broken, otherwise the only thing that's broken is when I've crashed it and ripped the front end off of it. but you can't even tell. Oh yeah, working beautifully. Foot brake working great. So heck yeah, I can't complain. It's a little cold-blooded unit, that's for sure. Of course. Cool things about these, you leave in gear. I don't know what it is about these 360s. You know, everyone says the valves and everything like that, checking the lash and setting the lash. But it's got nothing on the 300s reliability. You can do it. All right, I'm gonna have to do this with 2 hands. Back in action. Perfect stopping point. Freaking emergency brake on. 40 unit, back in action. Ready to rip for another couple decades, hopefully.